Hey there, friends! How you doing today? Welcome back to my Let's Play series of Home. And, oh man. I forgot that this would be a bit of a scary game. But it's actually turning out to be pretty fun and intriguing. I'm really enjoying this so far. So those boxes would have allowed me to climb up the ladder again. But I didn't want to go back up there. Not with that body. All that blood. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. What's this? Footprints in the dirt. Look like more than one kind, and a lot of traffic. Well, okay. What's this? Places all over were marked on the old map of town. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. Oop. The guy upstairs must have done this, but what was his interest in the water tower? Some of the markings matched the scribbles I saw on the bookshelves upstairs. Whatever this place was, it was obviously used a lot. Yes, okay. What's this? Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in town over the last few years. Wait. There were photos. Photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more. Tried to find some kind of information. Oh, Rachel. Please be okay. I wanted to rush home, but I had to find a way out first, as I needed to see what else was down there. So, whoever was here is a serial killer, and your house was marked? A work table covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? I hate guns, so no. I didn't even want to touch the thing. Better I left it right where it was. Yes, it is better that I do. I don't know if I really should or not. I mean, to protect myself, maybe, but I have a feeling that this guy is the killer and he doesn't even realize it. And if he has the gun, he's gonna shoot someone. I don't want that to happen. I may be overthinking this, and if you think I'm overthinking this, just tell me. I mean, it was so dark down there, and the air smelled stale and putrid. Have you noticed that this guy's voice is getting deeper and deeper as I continue on? I'm still deciding. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? A basement. What is this? There's a door there. The desk looked old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old, faded paper, covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out and illegible, and notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. He, I've, a, he, af, o, ro. None of it made any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me either. Oh, hey, that's some kind of homemade rack slung together with poorly cut wood and rope. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? It was probably for the hunting, with all those hunting books up there. Now, hang up some deer, some rat, some pig, you know. Rusted hooks like the kind you'd find in a butcher hung from the ceiling, and they looked pitted with worn from heavy use. That man upstairs, did he do this? Well, if he was a hunter, yes, he did. Crudely made shelves, they looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. The slight fumes that still emanated from the cans made me dizzy. I was getting more nauseated the longer I stayed there. I felt sick and weak, like I hadn't eaten for days. You probably haven't. You just woke up. The smell in that room was like old grease and rot. I wasn't getting any closer to finding anything useful. What's this? Oh, that's a ladder. I didn't want a ladder. Go back up there. Get up there, you sassy Sue. It looked like a cage. It was small, but there was something coating the bottom. Something wet. That place was getting worse all the time. I knew I had to keep moving. I know this too. Though I figure I should open up doors. Maybe I'm not as scared of scary games as I thought I'd be. There looked to be bones, half dug into the ground, and the remains looked old. The faded clothes that stuck up amongst the dirt looked familiar. They looked like the clothes that woman was wearing in the photo I found. Was this the man's wife? Oh, shit. I hope not. I wondered what would I have found if I had dug deeper. Well, I know where to find some of a shovel that you didn't want to pick up. Those boxes would have allowed me to climb up the ladder again. Well, but oh, come on, you son of a gun. You give me a clue of something I can do, and I have to go back to be able to do it, and you know what? Fine. Whatever. I would have loved to have dig a little further, but no, you don't want me to dig further. Some kind of old boxes. They looked like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing there? That is a very good question. Who's the psycho that's collecting your old clothes? What? Oro? Is it? Oh, that's bats. I'm not gonna look up. I'm not looking up. I remember noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. Okay, so... Okay, I just walk across it. That's good. Oh, that noise. I'm sorry, what? There was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Yes. Maybe the rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. Maybe. But I heard... I had the rope now. There must have been a use for it around somewhere. Right, but where? I heard whispers. Do. You know what? Let's get this over with. This is probably going to be a scare. Hi. Are you done? Wait, what's that? Oh, can I don't know how I can use things outside of, this is what you need to do. This is the direction you need to go. I will not give you any other direction to go. It's like, thank you. The rope I found would have let me climb down the broken ladder safely. Did I climb down? Yes. Yes, I did. I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before started to get worse. Really? Well... Okay, what's this? A bunch of old newspapers, pasted together. A message has been hastily smeared on it. Keep out! Danger due to cave-in! Oh. I wanted nothing more than to get out of there. Okay, so there was a cave-in that occurred. That is a loud hum. Hum-de-dum-de-dum. My hands tingled from the burns of sliding down that rope. It was lucky I found that. Who knows what would have happened if I had jumped down. Still, it was all I could do to not have rushed out of that awful place. That rack, those terrible tools. What the hell was going on back there? A hunter that was hunting? And then becoming a murderer, possibly? The metal door groaned as I leaned into it, causing my heart to skip a beat at the sound. As I peered ahead into the dark of the next room, I worried that I could have taken that gun I saw. I worried that I should have taken that gun I saw. But me, with a gun? I thought about it, but I figured, not a good idea. An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there. But it was so high up. That must have been a sore landing. Oh... What's that? There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. So someone was outside? What's over here? I could hear a faint trickling sound, like water. What was that? A water plant? What's this? A kitchen knife, covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife? No. I was relieved to leave the filthy knife right where I found it. I'm thinking I should take a gun and a knife. No, I don't know. Hello! Going in here. The door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. Going in here then, hiding. Wait, what's that noise? I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. It sounds like someone's sawing. It, like, dissipates over here. Hello? I wasn't sure what those valves were for. Did I turn it anyway? Yeah, sure. Ah, it was the valve that was making the noise. Through the dust, I could see handprints from previous use. Probably from whoever worked these sewers. Okay. So... Shush. I wasn't sure what those valves did. Yeah. Did I turn it? Yeah, I turned it. So what? What are you gonna do? I turned the valve. I wasn't sure what those valves were for. Did I turn it? Yes. And yes. There you go. You all turned. I think. But there's still that gnawing sensation in the back of my neck. Door was locked still. Okay. I'm thinking that might be a door I need to go into, but... yeah, let's go out the exit. There was a rusty ladder sunk into the water, which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. Maybe. Okay. I thought I did that. You know, turning those valves. Oh, wait. Maybe the previous usage. Through the dust I could see handprints and blah, blah, blah. Looked like I turned off the water flow in this valve. Well, okay. That's good to know. So maybe I didn't turn off the water flow in the other valves? I thought I could turn this water valve to shut it off. Did I turn it? The valve was still active. Did I turn it again? Yeah. Thank you. I guess that was what was going on. I thought I could shut this off. Yes. Still active, yeah. That was still active. Turn it off. Looked like I turned off the water flow. Okay, good. Oh, I see. Little yellow dot that was on the valve was supposed to represent oh, door was locked still. Okay, yeah, but little valve thing There's a little dot on the valve that it was supposed to match up with what was shown on the wall. What are you? Looked like the water drained out of that grate in the wall. There was a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of rancid water. Did I take it? Heck yeah! I pocketed the small key, but it was so odd-shaped. I had no idea what it might open. I'm gonna guess that door I couldn't open before, that I'm gonna go open right now. And the door was locked. There was a musty smell coming from inside. And I guess not. Well, that was my best guess. And that's about all the time I have for this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for following along with me on my adventures here in home. Until the next video, I will see you later. And I'm looking forward to this. So remember to always have fun! The photo looked like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? Probably because you've been there? Oh, hello. Blood on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and pants. Oh man, I had to get out of there. Oh, what? Hey ho, hey ho ho, hey ho. I apparently can lift this up. I thought he just kind of randomly stopped. Up, up.